Yo guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we have something completely different. So as you can see, we have a tier listing video up. So we have the best maps of all time, the greatest of all time. We have great maps that I recommend, good maps that are some things to do on. I've got a category for normal maps. There's nothing exciting, it's just nothing good, nothing really bad. Next one we have bad, but I guess playable, so it means it's not a good map, but it's playable. And then you've got terrible, worst of all time maps, and then you've got maps that I've never played, because there's gonna be guaranteed a map that I've never played, because I don't really play certain. But guys, I cannot stress this. This is my personal opinion. Okay, do not take this to heart. If you don't agree, then do tell me what you think you would put where and what. But this is my personal opinion, so I do not want to see any hate. Even if I do, I'm gonna stick my ground and choose why I choose it. And now this is why I'm gonna put them where I put them. So we have every map. So we have World at War maps, Black Ops 1s, Black Ops 2, but we have every. I made sure so it's everything individual. So we have the World at War Nocta Totem to Black Ops 3 Nocta Totem. They're different. They're two different maps, so they're going to be two different rankings for them. But I thought, you know what, why not? Let's do that, make it more fun. So without further ado, let's get into it. So starting off, we have World at War Nocta Totem. So this is going to be basically me doing a lot of talking and explanation, but some of them I'm not going to explain, some of them I'll go to depth in. So if I'm going to put them if I'm going to put them bottom four categories, I'm not going to explain them too much, but top three I'll explain my reasoning behind it. So first up, World at War Nocta Totem. I'm going to put that under normal. So, Nocta Totem was one of the first maps to ever come out. I don't think it was a bad map, to be honest, but for a zombies map, you could be better, but it's nothing, normal map, nothing exciting. Back in the time when it came out, it's just a normal map. So, but now it's gone down in tiers, but I still reckon it's still a normal map. There's nothing exciting. One good thing that comes off the map is the fact that after a certain round, you only get 10 zombies or 24 zombies per round. I can't remember how much it is. Black Ops 1 Shangri-La. So I'm not a really Shangri-La fan, but I can't be biased. I prefer the Black Ops 3, so I'll put the Black Ops 1 there in also normal map, nothing exciting. It's got a nice little Easter egg to it. The map itself is alright. I'm not much of a fan of the Black Ops 1 version, but still, it's not a bad map to play, to be honest. Okay, Moon. I've never liked Moon. Okay, Moon, in my opinion, now this is my opinion, is one of the worst zombie maps in my opinion. I love the Easter egg. Don't get me wrong. Easter egg itself is brilliant, but I don't like the construction of the map, the device you've got to get, and if you don't place it in time. But I do like the starting area, so without, even though I don't like the map, I'm going to put it in a good map. There's some things to do, fun things to do. The Easter egg itself is quite fun. It's quite a challenging map, so I've got to put it quite there, to be honest. Noctid Untoten Black Ops 1. Yeah, I'm going to put that under bad, but I guess playable. So, the World at War version is the original. Not the Untoten remastered version. The Black Ops 1 was still not the best, to be honest. It's just, there weren't much added to it. There's certain perks, and it just still was very glitchy, in my opinion. So, yeah, that's all I can say for that. Black Ops 1 Verrucked. I say quite a few of the Black Ops 1 maps were quite glitchy, and there was too many glitches, and it was quite hard. Now, Black Ops 1 Verrucked is an alright map, but if you're like a new zombie player, I do not recommend playing it, especially the Black Ops 1 version. It is not the best map, it's quite bad to be honest, but it's still playable. Shino no Numa, Black Ops 1. I'm going to put that in nothing, normal map, nothing exciting. It was a normal map. It was actually quite a decent map to come out. The only thing that kind of annoyed me was the water slowed you down, but I like the fact you go to different areas, and this was when they first added teleporting perks, where the perk would randomize there, and it would never be the same. So one area you'd get Jug, one area you'd get Speed Cola, and the next game they could be flipped. They could be anywhere. So reasoning behind that. Black Ops 1, The Rise. Oh, I quite like this map. I think this is a good map, to be honest. Uh, I'm going to put it lower, purely of the fact. I'm going to put them in order as well. So I say Shangri-La's better than Noct and Shino Black Ops 1, but The Rise was a decent map. I liked the snow, I liked the Easter egg behind it, and it was overall a decent map, to be honest with you. I quite liked it. Okay, now Transit. This is going to be controversial in so many levels because I know most of you will not agree to this, but I'm putting that in good map. Now, if you tell me in the comments you've never played Transit, then I would not in a million years believe you. Transit was a Black Ops 2's first map. Now, the reason why I'm putting it in good map, I'm even tempted to put it in great map. Purely the fact you've got some Easter eggs, you've got two like separate Easter eggs you can do. You've got the bus that runs around. Yes, there may be some bad things like the fire, the denizens, but that's the whole point of traveling. Like, I don't think the game was going to make it easy for you to travel. Like, you could travel through portals. There were like five different areas. There was like five different areas. You had power, you had town, you had farm, you had diner, you had the starting area. Like, it's just so much to the map, and it's just so okay. The Wonder Weapon wasn't the best, but overall, it's a good map to play. Now, even though the Easter eggs are quite hard, it's still quite a fun map to play. And I'm not going to put it in the best maps of all time, even though I would personally put it higher because as a zombie community, I have to look at everyone's aspect, but I'm trying to put this in my personal opinion, but with other people's opinions as well. All right, Bus Teapot. Oh, I can't stress this enough. I loved the maps, but bad. Bus Teapot, all it has is quick revive and the box. That's it. Like, you've got no perks, you've got nothing, you've just got survive based instincts. It's not terrible because it's still playable. Like, most of these are going to still be playable, but I mean, like, it's quite up there, to be honest. Town, I'm going to put Town good map. I'm not going to put it above Moon because Moon's got more to it. But Town, the reason I'm putting Town there, it's got pack a punch, it's got perks, it's got areas to train, it's got areas to camp. It's overall just incredible, to be honest, to just have the feeling of playing Town. I know people probably play Town more than they play Transit, but Town is still part of Transit. So the only thing I wish with Transit was the Pack-a-Punch was in that place where it is in Town. That would have made this so much easier and so much better. I reckon I would have put it in Great Map, but that's the only reason it's not because of how you get Pack-a-Punch. But it's still interesting to get it. Okay, so Farm, I'm gonna put that under normal map. I'm not gonna put above Shangri-La because it can't because it's perks, it's a box, there's no pack a punch. It's basically another really good survival map, to be honest with you. And so, yeah, it's got to be there, to be honest. World at War Verrucht. It's going to have to go up there purely on the basis that World at War Verrucht was the first Call of Duty World at War map to introduce perks, and I still think it to this day it's better than the Black Ops 1 version. That's all my reasoning for that. Nuketown Zombies. Oh, now this is controversial as well. I'm not going to put it above Moon, but Nuketown Zombies is just so much fun. It's a good map, to be honest. Like, so you've got the Nuketown. We've all played Nuketown, whether it's in multiplayer or zombies over the years. We've all played it, and it's basically the survival map to it. You've got so many different areas. You've got and every certain amount of rounds, you'd get either a perk or pack. Now, I prefer the only reason it's not in Great Map is the fact that there's only four perks. You've got Quick Revive, Jug, Speed, and Double, and then you've got the Pack a Punch Machine. So, and it's just a great survival. I think it's just more interesting. To be honest, I'm going to have to drop that under Town purely the fact just based on that. Rise, no doubt about it. I do not care. Haters are going to hate. Rise goes in terrible. Now, the only thing good about this map is the AN94 and the slick fire, but then even that got buffed. It was so OP, then it got buffed. Why do you put one of the best wonder weapons of all time in one of the worst maps of all time? I just can't. I just not gonna stress it. I just hate this map so much. It just makes me. The thought of it just makes me want to jump off a bridge. No offense. Okay. That's all I'm going to say with that. Mob of the Dead. Okay, Mob of the Dead. Great, absolute great map. Reason being, the box. It was the first thing to introduce a different boss aspect, a box aspect. It's just, and the map itself, it's just got so much to do. It's just, oh, the Easter egg as well. It's just all bundled. It's just a great map, man. It's just, you can't hate Mob of the Dead. Buried, buried. Also, you just Buried's also got into great maps. I can't stress it enough. So Black Ops 2 had some bad maps, but it had some bangers, and Buried was probably one of my favourites to grind. So you had Leroy. You had Leroy. I like to call him Larry Leroy, but it was called Leroy, or people call him Lanky Leroy because he's quite tall. But you had Leroy. You had perks. You had the chalk. You had the witch's hut. You had the maze. You had There's just so much this map had. The only thing it was missing was a boss fight, to be honest. I would have loved to do that. There is an Easter egg. Along with the Easter egg, it had the Raygun Mark II. It had the Paralyzer, which was one of the only maps to ever have that. And it's just the Paralyzer was so good to get you out of sticky situations. I just honestly was thinking it's just a great map. Okay, I'm having a quick drink, guys, because me talking for ages is going to be that type of video. Okay, so yeah, that's my reason. Black Ops 2 Origins, one of the best maps ever made, no doubt it. I can't stress this enough. I prefer the Black Ops 2 version over the Black Ops 3 Origins, but they're just basically the same. So Black Ops 2 Origins is probably one of the best maps I've ever played. Like, it's the one thing that made me want to be a zombie YouTuber. So reason being, it had staffs. The staffs could be upgraded. It had the best Easter egg ever, especially when you throw the Gershnish devices, then the Maxis drone, and then you get a bunch of Panzers. The ways to collect them, to collect the staff pieces, was absolutely brilliant. The only thing that just wasn't the best was the mud, but if you had stamina up, you'd be fine, to be honest with you. But that is my reasoning. There's no doubt about it, and especially when you go into zombie blood and you get a shovel, you can go find some zombie dig piles, and it gives you a perk bottles, give you an extra perk, which is absolutely brilliant. So that is my reasoning. Advanced Warfare Outbreak, eh, in my opinion, it's a normal map. Nothing interesting, to be honest. It's just a decent map, I guess. I'm not 100% sure to rate where to rate this one because I've not played it that often, but I'll put it in the middle just to be a bit fair, to be honest with you. So yeah. Right, Descent. I quite like this map. I quite like the map. I think it's a good map. There's some things to do on it. It has a different type of aspect for zombies. That's all I can really say to that, to be honest with you. Infection. I've never played Infection. I don't think I have, at least. Carrier. I think it's just basically the same as Descent, to be honest. Well, nothing interesting about it, to be honest. It's just a normal map. Shadow of Evil. Uh, I, I'm not going to put it in the greatest maps of all time because I don't think it was. I think there's maps better than that. I'll put it underburied. Now, we've all played Black Ops 3 Shadow of Evil. It's the map you get at the start. There's a fun Easter egg. Oh, I need a drink. Talking too much. There's a great Easter egg. You've got a great boss fight, Margwa. Every time you hit one of the heads, you get 500 points from each of them. That's 1,500. If you had double points, it's 3,000. You've got rounds with meatballs, flying things. You've got the ritual. And you've got your own area for pack a punch. This map itself is just brilliant, and you get a sword that you can upgrade. It's just all matches. World at War, Shino no Numa. Again, I yeah, just gonna have to put that in another normal map. Nothing exciting. It's just basically the same as Shino no Numa, Black Ops 1. Dead Ops Arcade. See, Dead Ops Arcade is different because I'm just having a look at the others, guys, to be honest with you. Okay, yeah, I'm not a fan of Dead Ops, but it's what you expect from a Dead Ops map, to be honest. Nightmares. Debating here. I'm also going to put that in a normal map. I don't know. No, I'll put it on good maps. Some fun things to do. There's some fun things to do in the map, to be honest. Good Easter egg, I guess. It's just like, overall the map that you kind of want to play, but you don't want to play over the top. Giant zombies. Same. It's basically the same as the Rise. I put it higher because you've got gobble guns. You got it just looks better. So, the Rise unracked. Whew. Now I'm inclined to put it in here because you've got the bows. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna stick to what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna put it up there. Easter egg is fun. You've got so much to do. You've got the Easter egg. You've got the Simon Says. You've got so much. There's just so much in that map to do. It just makes it great, to be honest with you. Setsuno no Shima. Now I would put it down here, but it's a great map, to be honest with you. It's got a really great spider boss fight. It's got great zombies. It's overall great map to play, to be honest with you. It's just the fact that it just lets you down a little bit, to be honest with you, don't it? Gurod Crovey going up there, best maps, greatest of all time. I think Black Ops 3 produced some of the best zombies. Now, the reason it's going up there is Easter egg, fun. You've got the dragon, you've got the dragon wings you can get, you've got Pack a Punch, you've got perks, you've got so much you can do on this map, and there's so much you've got to sort out. And it is honestly a really great made, and it's the only map to have the ray gun marks threes. So it's just it's got its own thing to the map. Revelations, now I'm putting it at the top. No, you know what? I'm sticking to what I was saying. I'm gonna put it in greatest maps of all time. Revelations has so much positive. You know what? I'm inclined to even put it. Oh, I'm even inclined to put it above Gorod. Reason being, now I've got many reasons for this. One, you could get free perks by doing the wall run in the Horizon area. Two, you've got different parts of the best maps ever made put into one map. Three, you've got Pack a Punch in a great area. Four, you've got masks that you can make to give you better damage. So basically, an upgraded jug, an upgraded stamina. You've got all that. You've got the brilliant Easter egg, to be honest. So much fun to do. You've just got so much. There's so much in that map that you cannot like not do. Okay, Black Ops 3 knocked a totem. We'll put these ones quickly. Yeah, I'll put it there. Rucked. Black Ops 3, Shino Nomura. Reason I'm putting all the Black Ops 3s up here is because they're quite easy. Wild at War, Doris. I'm gonna have to put that in bad but playable purely the fact. Oh no, I'll put it there. Kino de Totem, Black Ops 3. Now, reason I'm putting this up here, it is a great map that I recommend you play because if you are a zombies, if you're beginning at zombies, Kino de Totem on Black Ops 3 is one of the easiest maps, like even to get high round on. To be honest, in my opinion, like it's one of the great maps that I'd recommend you to play if you're a beginner. Black Ops 3 Ascension, I do like Ascension quite well as well. Shangri-La, the same with that. All the Black Ops 3 ones are going in here basically. I'm not putting them in any specific order, to be honest. Black Ops 3 Origins, I'm going to put that up there with that because they are the best. Even Black Ops 3 Origins, still the same, just a bit easier. Zombies in Spaceland, I quite like this map. I like this map. I'm going to put it in good map, some fun things to do. There is some fun things to do. It's a different type of map, to be honest with you. I quite enjoy it. I'd play this map. I'd play quite more often, to be honest. Rave in the Redwoods. Now I'm trying to remember which one that is, but for now I'll put it in there. Never played. Attack of the Radiating Thing. Never played it. Shuffling. That's a good map. Some fun things to do, I guess. Not much really to say about that. There's some stuff I haven't actually played, and there's probably going to be quite a lot of Black Ops 4 maps I haven't played. Um, the Beast from Beyond, up and down good map as well. Black Ops 1 Kino de Toten, also got a good map. The Final Reach. Oh, I think that's that map. Okay, so I think this is the map that's got the fun Easter egg. I'm not 100% sure. Voyage of Despair is a. I know I just skipped a few, but I'll come back to them. Voyage of Despair, Black Ops 4. That is a good map. I quite like it. Groyston Hawes, good map. I'm not going to say too much about the maps I've not really played too often because I can't really say too much on them. So you've got the Darkest Shore, the Shadow Throne, the Tortured Path. I'll put them all in. I don't think they're that interesting, to be honest with you. I'm not put. I'll put. I'm not going to put them. I don't need to put them two in order. Um. Okay, these three I've never played. Frozen Dawn. I quite like that map. Good map. We have 5. Right, I'll put that next to it. So now 5. Oh, I really. I think 5's a great map. Reason being is the fact that it was the first zombies to introduce a different type of boss. Like, of course, you had Ascension, that you had Moon that had the astronaut, and the thing that had Ascension. But I mean, like, it was the first boss to actually give you something for killing him. Like, you got basically the Pentagon Thief, which comes every 7 rounds or something, steals your gun. If he doesn't steal your gun, you kill him before. He drops a bonfire cell, which makes Pack a Punch 1000. It automatically opens the door without the Descons. So it just makes this map so great. Classified is basically 5, but it's a Black Ops 4 exclusive. And it is one of the maps that you have to get us killed by a certain time or you start losing health. I'm sorry, I'm trying to go a little bit quicker, purely the fact there's so much still left to do. 9. I quite like the map, to be honest. It's one of the only zombies, one of the only maps I've actually properly played on Black Ops 4. Same with Tag de Toten, which is, where are you? Oh, there we are. There you are. Oh, where are you? Where did I put you? Great maps. They're quite great maps. I quite like their maps, to be honest. They're quite interesting. So, yeah, there's not much I can really say about them. Blood of the Dead. I think this is a great map as well, to be honest. I'm not trying to put these too many in specific orders. I'm just trying to get them placed. I think that's a great map, to be honest. Dead of the Night. I weren't much of a fan of it, but I'll put it in a good map. There's some fun things to do in that map. There kind of is. Ancient Evil. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go for it. It was a great map, to be honest. It is a recommended map to play. If you're a Black Ops 4 lover, then you've got many reasons why you can love them. I love and hate the maps. It's just basically, it has like a nice Easter egg to it, to be honest with you. Alpha Omega. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna put that in good map. Some fun things to do. There's not much I can say too honestly. We are now on to Cold War zombies, but we'll start doing that in a minute. Dead Ops. I'm just gonna put the Dead Ops in the normal. It's what you expect from the Dead Ops, to be honest with you. Black Ops 1 Ascension. Yeah, normal. Not much to say about that either. Call of the Dead. Oh, whew. Now Call of the Dead was a great map. I'm gonna put it near the top of the great maps because honestly, it was. You had George, you had the lighthouse, you had like, it was just so great, and you had a gun that turned the zombies into humans, which was quite intriguing to have. It's its own map. Like, you can't copy that map, if you know what I mean. Like, it's something that is that map for a reason. The Archon, that's a I think that's a decent. I'm gonna put nothing normal map, nothing exciting in my opinion for that map. Um, I think that was the Vanguard first map. It had an interesting Easter egg to be honest, but I think that's all it had to it. Um, I never played the Extinctions. Shino Numa again. I'll put that in. Good map, some fun things to do. It was quite fun. And this one as well, put that in. Good maps to fun. Now coming on to Cold War Zombies. Starting with, you know what, I reckon we can do this near enough in order. I reckon I'll do it in this order. Right, Die Machine. Cold War Zombies, by far one of the easiest zombies to play to date. It's one of the easiest ones to get to round 50. So, Die Machine, I'm going to put it up there in the great maps. I still don't think it's better than Mob of the Dead. Now, the reason I'm putting Die Machine up in great maps, it's a new map. It was the first map to have certain stuff. You can get stuff so you can upgrade your armor. You could buy like death machines, stuff like that. You could buy your own stuff. Fireball Z. Now, Fireball C, I fuck it. I also love this map, to be honest with you. I think I like this map more than Die Machine. Purely the Easter egg on that map was so much fun, and you get to build your own. You get to build your own wonder weapon, and the wonder weapon on that map was just so powerful. I loved it, to be honest. Zombies Onslaught. I'll put that in good map. Some fun things to do. Yeah, there's some fun things to do with that map. You just got to basically follow an orb around and make sure you stay in the orb. You start taking damage, and you've got to kill zombies. Then the orb will stop in the area. Then you'll have a boss fight, and you've got to kill the boss, and then you'll move on. I'm going to come to Zombie Outbreak last because that's going to shock a few people. Mora de Toten, also going up there in the great maps. Easter egg was brilliant. Map itself was amazing. It's just so much. Like with these and Forsaken as well. Like there's just so much. There's Easter eggs and the Easter eggs for these maps were just so great. And I think Forsaken actually was one of the best ones they brung out during the time. So reason I'm putting Forsaken there. And you know what? Last but not least, I'm gonna put Zombies Outbreak. Now this is gonna shock a few of you. I'm putting that up there with the greatest of all time. Now, Zombies Outbreak was just something completely different to the entire zombie aspect, in my opinion. You had the fact that you had an open area that you could explore, and you had your own little missions you've got to do. So you stay on the same round, and when you progress, you go into the second round. You get upgraded loot quicker. You can kill as many zombies to get as many points. There's so much for completing the objectives to get the points, and you could go on for ages. God, this is one of the easiest zombie things, in my opinion. There was an Easter egg that was quite fun. Quite hard to do, but it's quite fun. You have the fact there's a ray gun, which was so powerful. You also had the fact you had the other two wonder weapons. I can't remember what they're called because I haven't played Cold War in a while. Like, there's just so much on that map to do, and it's just so much fun. Like, you could go and play that game, keep playing it, and it's so much more fun with friends. But yeah, guys, this is my tier list video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see me do another tier video on tiering guns and stuff like wonder weapons, stuff like that. Like, let me know, and I'll see you in the next one. Till then, goodbye.